7-2. What is going on, guys? It's Brew and Steel, and this is my victory lap for the Colts and Steelers game that ended a couple of hours ago. And we beat the Colts 20-17. Ugly win, but I will take it. It wasn't the result I expected. I don't think it was the result that Steelers fans wanted to see. But it was an ugly win, but I'll take it. We go 7-2. Probably one of our best starts that I've seen. But still, the Eagles have the best record in the league. So, anyways, just want to talk about the game. First half just looked terrible for us. We just had our asses in our... We just had our heads in our asses. I apologize. I'm having a runny nose. It's really cold up here. Like I said, first half, we had our asses and we had our heads in our asses. We just didn't look like ourselves as a football team. But when the second half started, we just had the momentum. We came back. We completed the comeback. We were down 17-9, I believe, and we came back to tie it with a 2-point conversion. And we ended up kicking the field goal. We missed the first field goal that we kicked the first field goal, and Chris Boswell missed it. And we had the game-winning drive and the game-winning field goal last second, and we win the game. Ugly win, like I said. But anyways, I just want to talk about the game real quick. Ben Roethlisberger had a decent game today. He threw for 236 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. All I want to say is props to the Colts. They did a great job covering Antonio Brown. And, considering that they know that Antonio Brown's our best receiver on the team, considering that they know Antonio Brown's the best receiver in the game, the league. But anyways, Jacob Prescott had 222 yards of passing, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Kind of like Ben, but Ben had 236. He left the game with a concussion, I think it was the third quarter, the fourth quarter. But it's crazy. For the Steelers, Le'Veon Bell had a great game, in my opinion. He had 80 yards of rushing, and he had 32 receiving. So, Vince McDonald, he was our tight end. He had 1 touchdown. Juju Schuster had 1 touchdown as well with 97-yard catching. Receiving, 5 receptions. Antonio Brown only had 3 receptions all game. That is insane. Ridiculous. He had some drop passes. Like I said, props to the Colts. They did a great job covering Antonio Brown. Frank Gore, their best receiver, surprisingly, he's a monster. He had 54 yards, but not the best. I honestly thought we could blow the fuck out of this team, but they played their hearts out like a Colts team they are. They beat the Texans last week, and, they gave us problems in the first half, no mistake, and they just played their hearts out. But anyways, talking about this game, we lost some good players. It happens, but, Joe Hayden goes out with a fractured leg, I believe. It was an ACL torn or something. I can't remember what it was. And most likely he's a fractured tibia, wherever. But he hurt his leg. Most likely he out for the season. Who else is out? I can't remember who else is out. Some guy went out with an injury. I have to look it up, but I'll take this win. Excuse me. I'll take this win. It was ugly, but on this day we still own the Colts. I was expecting us to blow the fuck out of them, but Joe Hayden went out with a injury, and let me see, actually. It was Joe Hayden with he broke his leg or tibia, and let me just see this real quick. Oh yeah, Darius Hayward-Bay had a foot injury. Oh yeah, Mike Mitchell. That was the name I was thinking. Mike Mitchell also had a leg injury, but they're Steelers fan who we say that oh, he's terrible, but hopefully we get these both players back in time for the Titans game, but probably not. Most likely we'll lose. Most likely Joe Hayden is done for the season. Mike Mitchell might skip like 2 to 3 games. Honestly, our offense just didn't look like an offense in the first half, and we just didn't show up in the first half. But the second half, we just came through. We had faith in ourselves, and we just got the W. And the Bengals lost, and the Browns lost, and today's a good day. And clearly, this AFC North is going to the Steelers. I don't give a fuck. The Ravens, the Bengals, the Browns, they ain't coming back. The Bengals lost 2 in a row. They're 3-6. The Ravens had to bye. They can talk shit all they want. They had a bye. They're saying that, oh, every time the Ravens lose, the Steelers will lose. You guys lost last week before your bye. And the Steelers, they answered back. Ravens Red Zone, shut the fuck up, saying that we lost to the Colts. How about that? I don't give a fuck if you say, oh, you guys suck, you should have lost. Get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck, Ravens Red Zone. We Steeler Nation are coming after you guys, so. But anyways, we have major injuries. Joe Hayden, most likely, probably 98% will be done for the season. But, honestly, Martavius Bryant came back. He did a decent job today. But, anyways, that's what I have. I will have my Titans video coming up. Shout out to the Renegades of Pittsburgh. Shout out to Renegade 412, Inside Wrestling Truth, aka Josh Smackman70, Steel Legends, Steel Jedi, Steel Maiden, Isaiah Jackson, also known as Steel Jackson, the Steel Twins, I think I said the Steel Twins already, Eric of Steel, Lady of Steel, Steel 74, and the rest of the Steeler Nation. I'm Bruin Steel, 7-2, baby. I'm feeling good. Woo! Anyways, go Steelers.